I really had a breakthrough in it's funny, I'm here in Orlando and in DC, which I spoke last week. I really had a breakthrough. I asked the audience, there was a lot of people there, how many people want to make $100,000 a year? And I really got them to that honest place where people weren't trying to showboat. 70% of the audience stood up. 70. So I was like, okay, cool. Now we're in an authentic conversation. Enough with this like $1 million or bust, you know? Mm-hmm. So I was like, okay. And I was like, fuck man, the flip game is real. I can get you to 100. I can get you to 100 with Craigslist and Letgo and Etsy and eBay. And, you know, and though so many people want me to make the content that helps, I'm looking at Lexus right now and Nike and DKNY and Coach and New Balance and Steve Madden. This is perfect. All these brands. And about social media and marketing and things of that nature, I'd be lying if I didn't say that I was so drawn to, you know, I'm very into my roots. Yeah. I'm very into it. I just also know I can do it. I know. It's not glamorous. It doesn't seem like this remarkable, you know, not a genius, not a maven, but I know that I could walk into that Tommy Hilfiger right there, and zoom it, D-Rock, don't be a dick. There you go. I know I could walk into that Tommy Hilfiger outlet store, right? I know that I could search things on completed auctions, not listing price. A lot of people look at what it's listed for, doesn't mean it's sold it for, completed auction price. Make money.
The 2017 Flip Challenge really helped people.
2017 Flip Challenge helped people. I didn't do a 2018 one, but I think 2019 will be the year of the flip. I literally think I'm very passionate about it. And we're definitely filming this garage sale the first Saturday, and it's gonna be, you're gonna kill it. And then the sports card unpacking thing, and like.
I think it's fun because the people I've talked to, or that I've talked to about the 2017 Flip Challenge, it's not that they are now just flipping stuff at stores and eBay. They learn the skill of like the Amazon arbitrage, where they buy stuff from China, sell it, and then now they're building a business off of that.
Of course, brother. Who do you think I am? I'm gonna buy the New York Jets for billions of dollars on the back of like flipping sports cards. You have to learn. This is a step-by-step game. Everybody tries to get, if I said to somebody, you're gonna win Wimbledon, and they have never played tennis, they think that's ludicrous. Somehow though, people think from zero, never having a business in their life, have always been a student or an employee, that on the motivation of one of my fucking videos, that they're gonna build $1 million business the next day.
And then one year later,
$1 million, making $1 million, forget about even revenue, making $1 million is like winning fucking a tennis tour, like getting to the quarterfinals of Wimbledon cold. Are you gonna really do that, Carl in Jacksonville? Carl, you gonna really just pick up a racket and win fucking Wimbledon? It's the same thing of like, okay, now I'm motivated, now I'm gonna do a business. Yes, you should, but why don't we take one step at a time? And and the reason people don't is because they're 39 and they think it's over. And I'm like, being happy at 52 is really interesting for 36 years. I just don't, the utter lack of practicality is remarkable. The inability to contextualize time is the great vulnerability of so many. You know, I've never been more passionate that kids need to go high risk, high reward, 20 to 30. I've never been more passionate that a 47-year-old single parent with a job and debt and child support and all this stuff can do so much from 7 p.m. to 2. We are not taking advantage of the long tail of the internet because of lack of education of what the opportunity actually is and the lack of patience. And it's just dramatically easier to dwell and complain and point fingers than it is to eat the shit to do it. It's absolutely like exercise. It's a hell of a lot easier to buy miracle pills than to eat right for a year and do the right exercise. It's not super complicated. You know, it's outrageously obvious.